What up, though? Welcome to Tinman podcast. Like always, man, I hope everybody's doing well, especially when you watch this episode. First and foremost, I want to thank our sponsors, Urban Water, for letting us use the studio like always, man, and the creator content director, Jordan Verdin. My brother mine is over there walking around. And today, I want to introduce a good friend of mine, brother, part of the AI crew. He's a film guy, martial artist, so many things. And his name is?
Ryan Echols. What's up, y'all? Brother Ryan Echols. Glad to be here, though.
How can everybody get a hold of you on Instagram?
Brother Rye on Instagram. Yeah, that's it. Instagram and the other handle, Brother Rye.
You know, and the crazy part, I met my brother here on a mat. He's a martial artist. And that's the beauty about it. You know what I mean? When I first seen him move, I was like, man, I even told Coach, like, this man can move. And I would like to ask you, Ryan, like, who is Ryan Echols in your own words?
That's real. Ryan Echols, I would start off, I'm a man of God first, because that's kind of the way that I try to approach everything. So I'm a man of God, I'm a father, I'm a husband, you know what I mean? I'm a black man, and I'm a brother to many people.
Yeah.
And I try to live by that in that sense of I'm going to treat you like a brother. I'm going to show you that love. I'm going to look out, plug you if I can, or whatever it is. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And that's true. Like, it's just, you know, when you meet people, you're just like, man, their energy, the frequency is different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you vibe with somebody, you vibe with them.
That's real. Yeah.
It's either if it fits or not.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and that's kind of, for real, it's funny you say that. That's how I felt when I met you. And I don't know if you really knew this, but so that day that I met you, it was random that I think I was wearing slacks when I was sparring everybody. Yeah. Vince made me, Coach made me hop in.
He sparred everybody that day.
Yeah, Coach made me hop in and spar with everybody. He was like, they'll respect you if you do that.
Yeah.
But no, that day after we were talking and stuff like that, you were like, you know, chopping up with me. You were like, how you doing, dog? Like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, I'm good. I'm struggling with some stuff. And normally people just be like, okay, whatever, keep it pushing. But you were like, no, what's going on? And after I ended up talking to you about it, I don't even know if you remember this, later on in that same conversation, you were like, dog, you know what? You're going through some stuff. I'll pay for a therapy session for you. Yeah. And that was crazy to me because, one, it's just you know, one, you didn't have to give a damn. You know, we just got done squabbing and all that kind of stuff, but it was all love. And then you ended up even taking it a step further to checking on what's going on, to a step further to let me see if I could help you. Yeah. You know what I mean? So you off top were a real one to me.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, straight up, bro.
That's vice versa, man. And I try to do that with people, man, if I feel it, you know, because so many people have done it with me in so many hidden ways, you know. Yeah. And before, when I was blind, I couldn't grasp the idea or the gesture. Yeah. You know?
Yeah. It would be like, is it a setup?
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Why are you doing that? What you trying to get?
Yeah.
That's real.
But you know what? Some people are just genuinely they see it, man.
Yeah.
And especially they see the struggle, they're like, I'm not gonna tell them, but here you go. You know?
Yeah.
It's
that was love.
I feel like people can't deny the look we have in our eyes. You know,
right?
You can tell when somebody's happy, somebody's thinking, somebody's mad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or somebody's lost.
Yeah.
Straight up. You know?
You can.
Just the way they move. You know.
That's real.
And that's the beauty about energy. And you know, knowing you, I know about your life, about what you're doing. I saw some old film of you fighting with Vince.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, damn, who would stand in the ring with Vince, you know?
Yeah. Hey, I'll say this. I'll be real. With boxing, I still wouldn't get in there with Vince. But Muay Thai, me and Vince, that's my guy, dog.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's funny, too, because the way I met him was very similar. And Vince is somebody that, he doesn't, he's not trying to be your friend.
He's not. Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, he's not.
And when I met him, you know, we were at the boxing club and we were both starting to work there. And it was a fight gym. The environment was like that. And I don't know what it was, but when we met, we started talking. We were looking at something, and I think I said something talking some shit about something, and he started laughing, and it was just we were just solid.
And he ain't the one to laugh too much.
At all.
When he laughed, you're
no. He's a savage though.
He is.
Yeah, he's a savage. He's a dog. He's a great coach, great trainer though. I got a ton of respect for him.
Yeah, just when he laughs, he just kind of gives you this look
did I make him laugh? That's real.
You know, and the beauty about the martial arts, the fighting world, you don't know who you're meeting, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like you're gonna meet another dog from another kennel, you know.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna bark
You
just
never
as
know.
you.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
And behind the kennels, there's a story of the man,
Yeah,
Ryan, right?
yeah,
And he's just not a fighter. You work with film. You're an actor.
yeah,
And to me, that's big, right?
yeah.
Like,
I dig that.
at least like where we grew up, you don't meet too many people that are acting or doing film
Yeah.
or edits. Like all that world's new to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're doing your thing with it. You know, it's funny. It's like you're saying, like how we get into stuff
Yeah.
and you know, kind of how that happens. Because I didn't really plan on getting into this,
Yeah.
and it kind of came. I mean, I'm in my 30s now. It's
Yeah.
just starting to really do it more.
And it's okay, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But it came about on accident. I think that's kind of how God like works, you know, because like he prepares us for the thing that he's going to put us in.
Yeah.
You know, even if that's something that we're trying to do, we're not really fully prepared for it until we're in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I do feel like he opened this door up, and even with the martial arts, you know, I've been so fortunate to meet people that I have through it, people like Vince, people like my coach Mel, people like my coach Kenny or Joel, or even you. Like I wouldn't even have met you had we had not been in there, really just in there to just punch somebody in the face and bust some knuckles for a little bit. Yeah, it's just I don't know. God is like, he puts us in the things that he would have us to do, and he fashions us in the way that we need to be to do it. So it's a trip, man. So yeah, this whole film thing is different now because of like my mind and who I am now. You know, that's why I want to do projects like we're doing the Tinman project, the documentary of your life story, you know, because that's real to me. And I know people, you know, well, there's not a lot of people like you, but I know people, you know, that are like that have been through that'll see that and connect to it. You know, even with this film that I'm making, Friends, it's about, you know, people that we know, people that are our friends that, you know, look just like us, that, you know, may put us in bad situations. But all the things that I'm working on or doing, I feel like God orchestrated beforehand. So now I'm telling stories that he told me to tell a while ago, kind of thing, or that you already lived through, or that, you know what I mean? So I don't know. It's a blessing, but I'm thankful for it.
And I'm so honored because we're gonna be working on a documentary, right? Mm-hmm. He wrote the script already. Jordan's gonna be involved in it too, and just to have somebody like you write it, like the times you said we need so many weeks.
Yeah.
How many minutes? It's gonna be 8 minutes long, 10 minutes. It's a short film.
Right.
And you did it like that. You didn't even hesitate, you know. And that's why, like, I'm so blessed to be part of your community, like you're part of ours.
Right.
And the thing is, like, tell us a little bit of the film, the film world, the acting, like, the film festival that you brought to North County, to Escondido, to San Diego.
So
just explain that, please.
Yeah, dope. I'll talk more. Like, so the film festival was cool because so, you know, at the California Center for the Arts, we put the festival on, really just trying to get new people at the center. But for me, it was such a big passion because film got me into the arts, and film really gave me focus and purpose in life. So for me, it was dope to like help people get that themselves, help people put their films in. So we put on Escondido's first film festival, the Hidden City Film Festival. It was dope first year. This next year is going to be even bigger. We have some awesome partners that are already there, some great sponsors. So yeah, looking forward to the year. But for me now personally, putting your film in there is a big one for me because one, you know, you're a North County native. I think your story rings true to that. And I'm passionate about telling stories about, because God has worked in your life and you've been through some shit and, you know, made it through it, and you're still the same man, but you've been refined and fashioned the way that God, like what I was just talking about. So that story fits, you know, and it doesn't have to, it could be real and gritty like your life was, you know, or is, you know. So I'm excited about that. And then the Friends film that we're in production right now, we start principal photography in January, but we're in production now. That one is the same thing. It's based on a true story of a situation that happened, a couple situations that happened to me and some friends when I was younger that taught me a lot of valuable lessons that I now want that film and that story to help other people.
You as a writer and somebody that directs it Or how do you think, like, what's your process when you're like, okay, I'm trying to make this film. This is my storyline.
That's a good question.
How would you, what
Yeah.
comes to you? Where do you go? You know, musicians go
Yeah.
to fucking, to the beach.
Yeah.
Or they go to the Netherlands, somewhere in the world.
That's a trip.
Just to write, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Just to make an album.
Yeah.
You, Ryan,
Damn.
what do you do? What's your, like, your cue?
You know, that's a good question. Okay, so if it's something that's like made up narrative or whatever,
Yeah.
it's weird. It comes like I get scenes in my head,
Yeah.
and I'll start like having like these visions of like this person and random scenes. And then as that starts to happen, I just like start connecting those dots. And then as that happens, then I start thinking about like the why, the what, the where, and all those things. And I use that to craft the story and the message and like how it all goes for that person. And then I start breaking down all the individual people and things in there. But I have to write in the morning, and I have to write before I do anything else in the day, or else my writing is kind of like affected by the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird. That's a random question. I never really get asked. I've never been asked that. But yeah, I gotta wake up. I gotta write early.
Yeah.
And I can't write anything else or think about any other story until the story that's in my head is out. So
You have to write
I have
it.
no peace creatively until whatever that story is at least fully like out of me. And then sometimes I even forget about it. Yeah.
That's
It's
crazy.
a trip. Yeah.
But you know what? You know what's good about forgetting about it?
Huh.
That little piece that you didn't put in,
Yeah.
you can probably use it to connect another piece, like a puzzle.
That's real.
You know?
Make a whole like little universe.
Yeah,
kinda thing.
okay.
Yeah.
You know why I say that? Because
That's tight.
I seen I think it was Eminem. Is when he used to write his songs, he would have like verses everywhere, and he'd be like, "Fuck, I remember when I wrote
Connecting
this."
pieces.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
It is.
Because there's a story. Now you're messing with me. Because
It's
there's
okay.
a story. So remember my buddy that you met that when we were up there boxing
Yeah.
or whatever. His story I think would connect with yours. If I was to make a TV series off of that, those two would connect.
See, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, imagine, like, you do, it's gonna happen. Listen, I imagine. Listen,
Oh,
I like to be more positive.
Yeah,
about
we're
things, right?
speaking about it. Yeah. Let's
speak
do
about
it. That's gonna happen.
So when you create, let's say, a Netflix series, right? Let's say you put Jordan's story.
Yeah.
But some of his story got to do with my story.
Right.
So now you can make a whole series out of not just one person, but now you can start opening doors for other people too.
All in the connected universe type.
And it's all the same language, you know?
Right.
Because one way or another, those people met
Hey, we
somehow.
about to create a cinematic universe in this motherfucker. You feel me, bro?
Yeah.
Hey, what? I like that.
You know?
Yeah.
When I draw,
Because it's pretty easy to
Yeah.
just like, even if it's just a person, a character, an event,
Something.
or something, and
can
then
open
now
a
it's
door.
all connected, and that makes it easier to
I
get
feel like
some
comic
funding.
books are like that.
They are.
Comic
That's
book-
why it
comic-
worked
yeah,
for me.
yeah.
I was a comic nerd. I still am.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but that's how and that's what it's making me think.
You know, sometimes in a comic book, you see, like, let's say when you see a movie or like you read a
Yes,
comic book,
yeah.
you see, like, man, who's that guy in the background?
Yes.
Maybe a year, maybe 5 years later.
Yes.
5 years later.
Yeah.
Man, there's Wolverine.
Damn, that's
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Yep. I like that.
And I
like
feel
that.
like that's so, like, I think comics and like the old school Looney Tunes gave us so much knowledge, dog.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the 1969, 70, 71, 72 Looney Tunes
Yeah.
talked about the world,
Yeah.
the what's going on in the world,
Yeah.
indirectly, but in a funny way.
It definitely did, yeah.
You know, and the comic books did too.
The comic books definitely did,
Yeah.
and indirectly, like
Yeah.
we're talking about, race, classism, all that kind of, yeah. And
You
it
know?
was just mutants or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah, that's real.
You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like if we apply that as people with the little projects we're doing, I think that's how we stay fundamental.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
We stay on it.
Yep.
You know, we
That's
stay growing.
right
I
there.
think the growth, it's always been in us,
Yeah.
but we just put so many things on pause. So once
Yeah.
we start building one, you're like, fuck, I got this other thing.
It's hard, and I've realized some of the things have been put on pause because I was trying to do too much on my own.
But you can't.
You can't.
You can't. You know why? Because there's always people that, I don't trust too many people.
Yeah.
The only people I really trust are the ones I'm around all the time. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
And it's the same way with people. if they invite you to their home or you meet their family, it's different, dog.
Yeah.
Like, to me, introducing like my daughter, like
I know that's a big
that's a
thing.
big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah, I
That's a
get
big
that.
deal for
Yeah,
me, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
You know,
Trust is hard.
it is.
Especially just from it depending on how you came up,
Yeah.
how you view people, how family has treated you in the past.
But
and
at
things.
least we even if we don't trust, I feel like we gotta be that cycle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we have to break it.
We
You're
have to
right.
break it.
Yeah,
We have no choice.
you're right.
If we want to grow.
Right.
Because that trust, you can just give to anybody, but let them break it.
And here's the cold part, and
Yeah.
this is what the film is about. I've given that trust to the wrong people in the past.
I think we all do.
Many of times.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So yeah,
So
you're
see,
right.
But the cool
Yeah.
part about it is,
Yeah.
instead of getting mad, I didn't break it. They broke it.
Right.
So now the ball's in
And
your court.
Let that go. Yeah.
What do you got to do? Man, you know what? You did it to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Without throwing a punch, without losing any money,
Right. Let it go.
let it go.
Yeah. That's right.
Your worries, they put the suitcase and put it on the street, homie. That's all you know.
Right. Let them walk.
Yeah, let them walk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Let them walk. That's real. Hell yeah.
And like when you're working on a film or you're trying to get cast or like, how do you go about it? Like, especially for the people that watch our episodes, that are following us. How would you describe it to them? And let's say some kid out there is trying to be an actor
Yeah.
or trying to write. How would you explain it to them, like in Ryan's way?
Yeah. Especially because I did it the wrong way for a while and then did it what I thought was the right way. You do have to like take a personal like assessment of who you are and what you're really trying to do, because everything isn't for everyone. You know, if you want to do social media, YouTube, this, that, like that's dope. Just focus in on just that. Don't let people pull you into this or that, or all these other things. You don't want to get lost in the sauce. So you really want to stay focused and disciplined on your path. If you want to act, then stay acting. Theater, shorts, independent films, all that. If you want to do socials and be an influencer, then focus in on that specifically.
Yeah.
And then one thing I would recommend is like always be working. So like instead of always looking to find something to do or looking to shop yourself out or looking at creating things to make you look better, just do the actual work. Because the actual work is going to look better, it's going to make you look better, and it's going to make you better. Because really the real game is doing the continual process of the thing, not like the pursuit. So I would just recommend just do it. Just do whatever you can, whatever's around you. You know, we're doing a documentary.
Yeah.
I'm doing a short. Just got done with the sketch comedy thing. Like whatever it is that's all in line with acting or all in line with writing or whatever, just keep doing that and stay on that path and stay disciplined and diligent, because that shit is hard, but stay on it.
You think discipline's a big thing?
I think discipline is the most important thing. Like, almost like it's God and then discipline, straight up.
Yeah.
Seriously, because like you gotta stick with it no matter what, and no matter how uncomfortable, no matter how painful. You know, it just like you have to like stick with your plan, stick to your regimen, stick to the project, whatever it is. You gotta, I think discipline is everything.
It's when a man has discipline, I feel like a man can go so far, man.
Yeah, a man can do anything.
He's
with
unstoppable.
discipline. Yeah, I'd rather be the man with the discipline than the man with the talent.
Right?
All day. All day. I'll take superb discipline over all the talent in the world. Bruh, how many talented motherfuckers you know out here struggling?
Dog.
Man.
But when you're disciplined.
Yeah. You just, you make the way. You continue at it. You know you're going to get a little further.
The commitment of you knowing that this is the shot, it just builds your craft every which way, right?
Yeah.
Because they see you grinding.
Yeah. And I got to say, I'll be real, discipline was not something that came natural to me.
You build it.
I have to, and I had to, because, and I did have talent. and I was good at certain things and had charisma and thought I could rely on that, and you can't.
It only
And
gets you so far.
oh boy. And
Right?
then after that, you gotta.
Somebody's really gonna put you to the test, right?
Right.
Oh, but you know what? Well, he can do it. No. We want you to do it.
Right.
Right. That's the hard part.
That's the hard part.
You know what I
So
mean?
that's where the discipline comes in.
Exactly, dog.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful thing. And as a father, man, because I know you got two daughters.
Yeah.
And because you're a girl dad, I'm a girl dad.
Yeah.
And what would you say to your older daughters now that they're little still, right?
Yeah.
But if you can look at them when they're older so they can see this in the future, and let's say 10 years pass by, what would you tell them now? That you can tell them again, that same, at that 10-year difference. What would you tell them?
I would tell my oldest, I would tell Kalea to keep being creative, keep being kind and sweet, because she is. She got a real good heart.
Yeah.
And, you know, from life and things that I've seen, gone through, been like, it's hardened. So hers is, so I'd tell her to have that and to stay sharp. And then for my youngest, man, she's a savage. So I would tell her to keep her head cool. Stay disciplined. That's the one I got to tell to stay disciplined. You know what I mean? But above all, I love them more than than anything. You know what I mean? Because they need me the most. You know, in this world. Yeah. So, that's it.
You know what? I remember I used to say, man, F that. If somebody does some stupid shit, I'll fucking lay them down, right?
Take them out, yeah. Huh.
But then I'm just like, Clark Barman was like, yeah, you'll do anything for your daughter. I said, hell yeah. He goes, why don't you do like staying out? Like not going back to prison, right? Like, so if something happens, the first thing you're gonna do is make a violence, right?
Yeah.
But if you get caught, you left her again.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
He basically was telling me, like, if you love her that much, you will work twice as hard not to get in those positions.
Into that. That's real.
Right?
Yeah, because especially in the culture, you know, in our culture, it's like, man, I'll kill for my kids.
Yeah.
And it's like, they don't need you to do that. They need you to live for them.
Yeah, in some situations, yeah, you have to.
Right.
Yeah.
But in most situations, they need you to day-to-day discipline, wake up and go to work and come home and...
You know, there's certain things you can't, and if something happens, you have to do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anything after that, I feel like anything after that caliber or category, it's not that serious, you know?
Yeah. I want to ask you a question.
What's up?
What is something that, or what is your vision for yourself in media?
I want to create a film, dog. Like, I want to create a series. Not just about myself. I would love it to be about me, right? But my community. How Francisco Ortega, the Tinman, started from getting released from a federal state prison, and how I built a community and how people helped me build myself back up. Because I felt like prison was my life. I always thought that was going to be my life for the rest of my life. I never thought I was going to see. I knew I was always going to go back and make something out of it, right? Yeah. And I was okay. I'm okay getting locked up, you know? I can live. I was never sad in there. I was always happy. I never dwelled about shit.
Word.
My time's, fuck, I got three more years, 5 more years.
Wow.
I already, in my head, I would say,
there.
I'm staying here. Either I stay or I'm leaving. If I have to do something, boy, let's make it happen.
Word.
You know, and it's like, that was selfish of me, you know? And now that I've met all these people in my life, I can't let them down, dog. And I can't go back to those ways.
Right.
I'll discourage so many people, dog.
Yeah.
So many people that say, dog, I love what you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep it up. But I'm not where I want to be. Like a lot of people say, well, you hang around with these people, they have it. I don't have that.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because for me, like, we're on the marathon. We're on the Nipsey tip,
Right.
you know?
Yeah, hell yeah.
And it's like, as long as my community is growing with me, if they're growing, each individual part of, like, our community is growing, and, okay, you need help today, fool? Let's lift you up, dog. I know somebody there, too.
Yeah.
Let's try and make it happen for you.
Yeah.
You know?
That community, that
And it
brotherhood,
just comes back,
and
dog.
building, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the bond, homie.
That's how it's supposed
That's
to
the
be.
alignment.
Right.
You know, that's the final touch of your service. That's your final touch because your service first is God, right?
Right.
Then your family.
Right.
Then your community, then the service part just gives away, dog. It gives it away. And it gives it back to you. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's going to come back to you, dog, in a bigger blessing, in a bigger package. You know?
That's real. Sure. Real.
You know, this is going to be part 1 of this episode, right? We're going to cut it short because we got so many things going on, right? And I'm just being honest. And if you guys want to get a hold of my brother, please let us know how they can get a hold of you.
Yeah. Please, actually just hit me up on IG at Brother Rye, or you can come see me at the California Center for the Arts in Escondido.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that because today we are like on crunch.
Yeah.
And we're just being honest, you know?
Yeah.
And we're not sure we're going to make this one just we're still going to post it.
Yeah. Parts,
So like that, you guys can be like, shit, I want part 2, you know?
Yeah, let's get it.
You know what I mean? This is part 1. And I just want to thank Urban Water for using the studio. And like, please, we're very honored, you know what I mean, to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Director, creator right here for Tinman Podcast is Jordan Verdin. And you guys have a great night. Have a great day. Stay blessed, stay hungry, stay focused. Blessings to all.
Peace.